It's time for the Big Playback, brought to you by Abby's Legendary Pizza and Coastal Farm and Ranch.
Well, Central Oregon, hope you woke the kids and called the neighbors because it's time for the Big Playback. After tonight, just one more week left in the regular season. In fact, some programs already played their last game this week. The girls team at Summit is one of those programs, and in case you didn't know, there's a couple in Bend who's been to just about every one of their games for 8 years straight. Why do they do it? The answer is simple: family. Noah Chass met with them both today.
When a crowd at a basketball game cheers, it's typically for a player.
Well, we're sitting there waiting for the introductions of the players, and I hear the announcer, and I tell Darlene, he said, "They're talking about us."
Stan and Darlene Schultz were recognized at the Summit High girls basketball game for being the team's #1 fans.
I like our granddaughter came over and gave us the flowers, and she was in tears, and we were in tears.
The couple was watching their granddaughter Whitney play her final high school basketball game. They've been to nearly every Summit game for the past 8 years.
I've probably been to all of the games that have been played in Central Oregon. If our kids or grandkids are playing, we're going to be there.
Whitney is their second granddaughter to play at Summit. Both their daughters played at Mountain View, and Stan himself played at Bend High, where he met Darlene in the 1960s.
Instead of 8 years, you're talking more like 12 years that we've been watching our grandkids play.
Stan can't even keep track of all the games they've been to.
Oh man, you'd have to figure out how many they've played. When you say all of them, we've pretty much watched all of them.
Whitney knows it's not easy for them to make it to every game.
People don't realize how hard it is for them to get to these games, and that's what makes it mean the most. They're the toughest people I know, so that really just shows how strong they are.
What is it like to be on here on the court, you make a big defensive play or hit a big shot, to know that your grandma and grandpa are sitting right there watching you?
It's like the feeling of endless support. Even if I play bad, my grandpa will always text me after games. It's never like worry of playing well in front of them. I just know that they'll always support me, and it's nice to have that automatic support with you the whole game.
Stan and Darlene are sad to see their last grandchild move on, but are glad it could end the way it did.
It was tremendous. We were totally surprised, and it meant a lot to us. It was just fantastic.
In Bend, Noah Chast, News Channel 21.
That's awesome stuff. 8 years in a row. How about that? And it all culminated yesterday when the Storm played their last game of the season against the Lava Bears. And it was Bend, actually, who had the hot start, although not the pass you want to make here. Trapped in the corner, a problem for most, but not when your name is Peyton Gardner. Drills the lefty floater. Bend trying to get it into the middle again here, but Healy Bledsoe comes out of nowhere. Get that stuff out of here. Plays so nice, you gotta see it twice. Storm putting the clamps on again, this time courtesy of cold-blooded Rose Kohler. She takes it coast to coast off the right with the right. Kohler, how do you do? Whitney West, where she's at. She needs to give Stan and Darlene something to cheer about. Okay, there we go. Nothing but bottom. And then Hope Neibauer connects with Kohler here. Hope's a senior, but Rose, she's only a sophomore, so you'll be seeing plenty more of her in the future. Game was close, but Summit pulls away in the end. The Storm win 46-41, which means the Schultz and their grandchildren get to end on a high note. And speaking of high notes, check out last night's national anthem before the boys game, performed by none other than Nate Headband Kohler in his jersey, no less. Let's listen in. That is fantastic. Headband Kohler turning into Hendrix Kohler. Well done, Nate. Unfortunately, though, the Storm were the ones rocking and rolling all night long. Caden Harris with the monster slam, taking flight on a Friday night. Storm point guard Julian Mora, got to see that one more time, of course. Then Julian Mora showing off his hops here with an acrobatic and one. Whoa there, look, he's smiling. Even he's impressed with what he just did. I'm going to need to see that Mora times, one Mora time to be exact. That is not easy, folks, but he makes it look easy. Ben Cowan for Ben. No dunks here, but he has some great handles, slips into the lane and gets the easy bucket. But really, this was the Harris-Mora show. In transition here, defense nowhere to be found. Mora makes him pay. That young man right there, he had 33 points last night. 33! And he's a senior, a junior, I should say. Same with Harris, which means they're going to be a scary team next year. Summit takes this one 79-58, winners of 7 straight. Don't go anywhere. The big playback is just getting started. Highlights from the boys and girls game between Redmond and Ridgeview are coming up on the other side of this break, plus a special tribute to one of the best teams in Central Oregon history. We'll be right back.